Word. What is up, party people? My voice is really low because we went out for a evening stroll with my dog Benny, and it was really cold. Like I laid up loads, but kind of just had a hat and a scarf, and it was it was super. I started to notice like my tingle in my throat, and I was like, oh my god, it's going so low. um, so things that are coming up for me, I haven't really made these videos as frequently as I had. And I realize as well that I've been so busy that I hadn't even once questioned and stopped to think that, is that for me? Like, it's such a hurry based like culture and society, and not just like, I'm generalizing here when I mention like in the UK and the Western world, like everyone is just trying to chase the money. Everyone's trying to chase something, and we most often and not don't even interrogate whether this is what we want. Like our heart, our mind, and our bodies are all in separate places. And so when our mind is doing something, our body is somewhere else, and our heart is like, being what it is, wanting love and acceptance. And when we're all in different places, we aren't doing anything. And I realized that. And when we're all separate, we're more prone to wake up in the morning afraid that we are not in a limiting belief. Like, like the anxiety like kept coming up for me because my heart wanted to create. My heart wanted to write this graphic novel. This was all the drawings over there, and create this world that I've been living in for since I was a child, and bring it to imagination. And there's a whole load of things there when you write and when you channel in this creative, beautiful energy that you are. You start really manifesting something that helps you process what you're feeling. Not just to like wake up and just think, oh, gotta do this and that, and okay, like I understand the time. Not many people can sit down for a couple hours and just be meditate and to have that time. Most people are like, how do you even have time to do that? Like, it's important. Like, obviously you can't just lift weights like 20 kilos at one go. Like, you have to gradually build up to it consistently. So that's what I've done. Like, I began like maybe a couple weeks ago, taking 20 minutes out, and not even like with the intention to meditate. It was just to stop, and something in me was hurting me, and that was the busyness of doing things all the time, the busyness of being somewhere else when my heart is here, just trying to be and trying to make you happy and make you do things, but like make you free. So the meditation kind of began with mindfulness. You sat down, and instead of going that way, like over there, like if I do this or if I be this for this person and I can get that, it's just like, it's addictive. And it is really seductive because your mind can come up with things that you want right now, but your body is right here. And so when you're somewhere else and your body's here, we're not appreciating what we have. We are addicted to what we want. And constantly, as we wake up, we grab our phones and scroll and keep on scrolling because we want this hit of dopamine, and we want to be seen, and we want to see, and we want we want this, but then we constantly in lack. It shows us what we do not have and want constantly. It's ironic because I'm on my phone now filming this, but even being on your phone needs to be conscious as well. Like the weight that you're holding in your hand to everything else, like everything else around your phone is like super big. And it's a gradual thing, but honestly, like the more I have connected to myself in these past 2 weeks, the more freer, less heavy I've been, and the more clear of things that I want, and less guilt I feel about having privacy and taking time for me time, and allowing to perceive that as not loving other people any more or any less than I already do. I realized that recharge and loving myself is the key to sharing that, to then being that. And also what you are is incredible. It's abundance. It's the channel. You have everything basically, and you can't go chasing love because that's just an addiction. Codependency as well. Like once you depend on your love to be somewhere else and to be someone else, then that moment is when they will break your heart and they will break your expectation. Actually, no one can ever break your heart. They can just break your expectations of them. So if you release that and you see that where that's deriving from in you, then you can perceive another person, another human being in a different light. But first, it comes down to you and how you perceive yourself and how you love yourself. And if you are abundant, God, people could feel it anyway. You just walk in a room and just everyone just wants that. But also, you're not there to give it to them, you're there to remind them and try to break down the barriers that are keeping them from being love, being abundant, being clear, being focused, and being here, being present. So, yeah, there was a lot of words, but I think I got there. So, I'll be posting more of these things because there's a lot of things that's been happening. I'm pretty sure everyone has been going through a lot too because it's Christmas, it's breakup season, and it's cold, and things are happening. So yeah, comment down below, give me a like, give me a post, give me a message. I'll have to just discuss about just the way our minds work and how we work and what brings us alive. So I am here. Peace. Yo.